Yeah, we're live, baby. We're live everywhere. We are live everywhere. So, what is going on, everybody? Thank you all for tuning in to our daily live show. We're going to be doing a daily live show at 4 Mikasa Sukasa every day from Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. However, on Wednesday and Fridays, the platform will be Just Inform. If you have not registered yet, make sure that you go to do so, because my live streams on Wednesdays and Fridays will be exclusively on my Just Inform page. So at the same time, just a different place. And so you can definitely check me out there as well. So I do want to go ahead and get started because we have a lot to cover in just a very short amount of time. I mean, the news has been crazy this week, right? Hillary Clinton came out with her little, I would love to be, say, Facebook CEO. And then you got Roseanne pretty much being what Roseanne has historically been. You had a young woman who was punched in the face at a beach in New Jersey. And you know, we have the Allison Mack / immigrant children's human trafficking, sex trafficking situation. I mean, there's a lot to cover, and like I said, in just a very short amount of time. So I want to go ahead and get started. So first thing we're going to talk about today is Hillary Clinton's little discussion at her award ceremony. So she went to Harvard to speak at an event where they were coronating her. She received an award, and the award was actually given for being a transformative figure in the world. The name of the award, I'm gonna make sure I get the name correct. The name of the award was called, you know what? Doesn't even matter. I can't find it. But anyway, essentially it's an award that was given to her by Harvard University, for essentially saying that she's just such a transformative figure, and she's done so much in the United States, in the world abroad. And I would probably have to, no, I can't say I disagree with them. She has done a lot. I mean, hell, Libya wouldn't be in ruins and wouldn't have been driven into complete and total chaos if Hillary Clinton didn't interfere. Venezuela wouldn't be having tens of thousands of refugees fleeing to the United States if Hillary Clinton didn't get involved. The Chadian government or Chadian rebels wouldn't have been sent after Gaddafi. Syria may have some sovereignty as a united nation or as a united country. We might have Bernie Sanders as president, which would have definitely changed the entire world. He isn't a perfect candidate, but he is definitely much better than any of the other options that had been given to us. So I will say that to some degree, she absolutely did deserve the award, but probably not in the capacity that they gave it to her. And the reward, or the award, should have immediately been succeeded by Hillary Clinton. We have found you guilty on 118,000 counts. You were sentenced to Rikers Island, a maximum security prison, indefinitely. Matter of fact, just to attach a number to it, 50,000 life sentences. But that's just too much wishful thinking for me, and probably a lot of you as well. However, she interviewed at this event, and when she was asked, well, if you wanted to be the CEO of any company, what would it be? Listen, people, it took her all of 0.0235681 seconds to say, oh, Facebook. I would be CEO of Facebook. And when she was asked why, she said, because most of America gets their news from Facebook. She didn't even try to hide it. Whether it's fake or whether it's real, most of America will go to Facebook to get their news. I wonder why Hillary Clinton, the neoliberal devil woman, would want to be CEO of Facebook. And it gets better. It gets better because she even goes on to actually defend Facebook as a company, saying, now we know they've had a lot of problems. They've had a lot of problems, but they're reconciling them. They're making sure that fake news is not going to be disseminated throughout Facebook. And they're making sure somebody's fake news isn't being disseminated, but it's not ours. In fact, they're actually shunning real news. They've, like I've said before, they even alerted everybody, saying, hey, if we don't like your news, if we don't like what you post, it will not be seen by the public. Hell, they're even being selective when it comes to political ads. Essentially, anybody who seems to be progressive has been blocked from posting ads onto Facebook. Now, a lot of people wouldn't see this as nefarious. However, I'm all about connecting the dots and putting the data points together. And I absolutely do see this as nefarious. And why is that, you may ask? Well, let's take into account the fact that Hillary Clinton doesn't go into interviews with unprepared answers from questions that were given to her before the event took place. I mean, we all remember the notorious Donna Brazile situation during the presidential primary debates between Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. And I'm sure that wasn't the only question that had been given to her. And Hillary Clinton is simply not that talented at flying off the cuff. And so she has to have questions prepared for her in advance, or answers prepared for her in advance. This isn't news. So this question was prompted for some reason. And out of all of the questions that were asked to her during that interview, this was the one that made headlines. How peculiar. And then she answered it like that, and then proceeded to defend Facebook. But let's just say I'm being paranoid. Maybe I'm being paranoid, right? Do you all know who, after that huge congressional committee, or that huge congressional hearing that Mark Zuckerberg went to, after he said he was so sorry for what he had done, he put on those crocodile tears, and he said, look guys, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna sit on my little booster seat, and I need you to know from the bottom of my heart, I'm not going to give your data to anyone anymore except for to the Center of American Progress. Yeah, Facebook, they swore that they felt so bad that they would never do it again. And then literally right after that, they started giving our data to Center of American Progress. And how do we know that? Well, actually, funny enough, TYT actually covered the Facebook censorship story, while the whole story that they were covering, however, was, well, nobody's getting censored on Facebook. Mind you, right after that, there was a huge attempt to censor Jimmy Dore. And yeah, so there's that. But essentially, all of the data and facts that they used in that TYT episode to supposedly claim that Facebook censorship was a myth, reminiscent of the Loch Ness Monster, apparently. All of that data came from the Center of American Progress. If you don't know anything about the Center of American Progress, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the organization that the Podestas are in charge of. Podesta, John Podesta, the one who was former chief of staff for Barack Obama, former campaign manager, and was soon to be chief of staff of Hillary Clinton. Yeah, that's Center of American Progress. So, boom. We are starting to see the dots connect once again, and I'm sure that this was just simply another heat check. But understand, the moment that Zuckerberg decides to step down as CEO, and he will absolutely, because that's just what happens. It's just like a natural, it's a natural reoccurring cycle in social media. It's happened on Twitter. It's even happened on YouTube. It's bound to happen on Facebook. And I can almost guarantee that when that does happen, there's going to be someone politically connected who ends up getting the go ahead. So I'm not really happy about that comment, because I feel like it's putting us in a position where it's more dangerous. Because, yeah, those of you who pay attention to us, the independent journalists, and the truth, you all are listening, and you all will jump ship accordingly. And a lot of you already have. And if you have not jumped ship, I suggest you do so and go to justinformed.com and join this evolution of social media that we've started. But a lot of people, like my personal family members of mine, for example, your brothers, your sisters who don't care about politics as much as they should anyway, they're going to stay there. They're going to have, Facebook is doing facial recognition software to be able to predict whether or not you're about to change your mind about a brand that you support, so that they can market at you to keep you on that brand. That's how bad Facebook has gotten. They say, hey, we're sorry for stealing your data, but is it cool if we read your face so that people can buy stuff, or market stuff to you? It's like, hold on, are you giving that to them for free? Well, no. It's like, didn't you just apologize for selling my personal data, so now you're going to sell my face? I look like a freaking sex worker on Backpage. You're not going to sell my face. Come on, people. So join Just Inform. Jump ship off of Facebook. But make sure you bring people with you. Justinform.com. JUSTNFORM. Justinform.com.